Okay, crying. So let's talk about crying. Crying is really important. Crying is a communication, right? They are not able to talk, and so they communicate through crying. So I really want to sort of stress this one thing. You cannot control or force your baby to stop crying. But there are things that you can do, right? And so your first response is to check to make sure your baby's okay, right? You want to check to make sure they don't have a fever, or that their diaper is cleaned, or maybe they're too warm or too cold. You want to check their tummy to see if their tummy is hurting. Is something touching them that's bothering them? Or do they just need to be cuddled? Sometimes just a soothing cuddle. You want to do all of those checks. You want to make sure they're okay, and rub them, and check on them, and make sure they haven't been bitten by a mosquito or a spider or something like that. So you really want to do kind of a whole body check when they're really, really upset for seemingly no reason. So you want to do that. Um, but babies also are able to sense, how we feel. So if we're stressed, our baby is going to be more likely to cry and be fussy. And so I always tell the story about my daughter when she had her first child. And she didn't know what she was doing, just like the rest of us. And she had read all the books and had all the things prepared. But, I was able to come in, and that's what's nice about parents. Your mom is able to help you with your baby. And one of the things I know about babies is they like to be wrapped tightly because they're coming from the womb, which is a really tight environment. And so I sort of swaddled the baby, and made the baby warm, and just rocked the baby, and was just comfortable knowing that he was going to be okay. I was comfortable. He was comfortable. He was wrapped in a swaddling form, not too tight, obviously, but tight enough that he felt safe and his body wasn't moving, and he didn't feel like he was falling, that type of thing. And he just would go right to sleep for me. And it pretty much happened all the time. I was able to to swaddle him and to cuddle him, and I was calm because I had done it 3 times. I've had 3 children. And so my daughter was able to watch that, and it helped her. And that's what we're supposed to do. So we're supposed to seek out help from our own mothers and our grandmothers and our aunts, and even our uncles and dads. They can step in and then help us, when we're struggling with a crying baby.